This is the Overdue Homework Podcast.
Welcome to the show. That's Trav. I'm Drew.
And I'm Trav.
This is the Overdue Homework Podcast, and as always, we are here to give you our opinions on 80s and 90s media. Do not forget to contact us. You can contact us at podcast@overduehomework.com. Socials? Socials, Trav?
Instagram and Facebook at Overdue Homework Podcasts. And if you're not already following our YouTube at Overdue Homework Podcast.
Do it to it. If you're watching this video, thank you very much. If you haven't watched this video yet, go do it.
Go do it.
Like and subscribe, all of that fun stuff. You know how it is. You've watched YouTube before. Like and subscribe.
Leave a comment how you like my surfing shirt for Point Break.
I'm just wearing a black sweatshirt, so leave a comment on my black sweatshirt too, I guess. Trav? How are you doing?
I'm doing super good, Drew. I'm excited to do this movie. This is the Swayze is back. You know I'm obsessed with Swayze. Keanu Reeves. This is the third of 3 movies in a row that I had not seen that have all been bangers. And I'm about to point something out crazy to you. So The Rock gave us possibly the best car chase scene we've seen in the podcast entirety.
Yes.
Followed by They Live giving us hands down the best fight scene we've seen in the entire podcast.
It's certainly way up there.
And now Point Break's about to give us the best on-foot chase scene that we've seen in the entirety of the podcast.
We will definitely talk about it when we get to it in the podcast, but damn.
Dude.
Damn.
Lots of good chases going on.
Lots of great chases going on.
But how you doing, Drew?
I'm doing really, really good. I noticed that you're wearing jeans today.
I am.
You never wear jeans.
I don't.
Never ever jeans. So that's how I know jeans are officially back. Jeans are officially back, folks.
Literally, my coworker said, "Are those blue jeans?" When I was checking, I said, "Yeah." He's like, "I have never seen you wear." I said, "Yes, I do normally wear sweatpants, but the shirt I'm wearing on top would not go with sweatpants." So I had to whip out the jeans today.
Jeans are back. I don't know, all of like Evelyn's friends, and not Evelyn because she hates the way they feel, but jeans are back. All the kids are wearing jeans.
And luckily, my jeans are in great condition because I do not wear them often.
I've been wearing so I buy the same pair of jeans all the time.
Sure.
Levi's 527s, which is a low-rise boot cut.
Yep.
Been wearing the exact same 527s since like 2002.
Boom.
Yeah. So I mean, not the exact same pair.
Okay.
But I just buy those. I buy the 527s. Right. You know, back when
rinse and repeat.
When low-rise boot cut was in fashion. Guess what? Low-rise boot cut is back.
Boom.
Only had to wait 25 years practically.
25 short years later.
I've been rocking the low-rise boot cut forever. And thanks to Matt Johnston for saying, you got to get yourself some low-rise boot cut in like 2002. And I'm like, done.
Thank you, Levi.
Thank you, Levi.
I also wear Levi's. You're a great sponsor. We know you're a listener.
Yeah, Levi's are where it's at. Where it's at, I guess. I don't know. Were you ever had Lee jeans?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I had Lee. I had, what was that one? Like Urban
Outfitters?
No, it wasn't that store, but it was some like dorky brand that I used to have. I mean, Tommy Hilfiger pants. And
I when I was in high school, when painter jeans were all the rage, painter jeans with the loop and all that fun stuff, my parents got me a credit card, a store credit card to it was Structure at the time in the mall, but then it became because it was Express for the ladies.
Oh, sure.
Structure for the men, but then it just became all Express, all whatever. So they got me a store card to Express, so I could just go in there and get jeans whenever I needed jeans to build some credit. Thanks, Tom and Roberta, for building my credit score as a teenager. But man, I was like, oh, store credit card, give me all these jeans.
Give me all these jeans. Swipe.
Man, and they were dark blue, or they were like completely faded, acid washed, and they were all painted jeans that just complete like tube of a leg, you know.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Credit card, you got it.
Bloop. That's what I said every time. All right, Trav, with all of that out of the way, I used a couple of articles in preparation for this podcast. One of them was from mentalfloss.com, and that was by Sean Hutchinson, and he's contributed to this podcast before. And the other one was from Surfer Today, appropriate, and that was by Louis MP, who happens to be the founder of Surfer Today. So
nice.
Great job, Louis, because there's got that little accent on the I, so it's Louis, right?
Louis.
Not Louis. I don't know. Could be. I don't know. Of course, we are doing, this is our homework review, by the way. We are doing Point Break from 1991. Interestingly enough, the production for this movie took literal years. The movie was originally set up to go into production in 1987 with Ridley Scott at the helm. So,
All right.
you know, Ridley Scott of Alien fame, and Blade Runner and all that stuff. Before the producers backed out after losing the rights to the film, that's a problem, I guess, if you want to make a movie. It was picked up again and completed 4 years later when James Cameron and his then wife, Catherine Bigelow, were looking for projects for Bigelow to direct. So basically, hey, I'm James Cameron. My wife wants to be a director. I'm going to make her a director.
Yeah.
We're going to choose some scripts and all that fun stuff. And interestingly enough, Cameron and Bigelow rewrote this script 2 times before they actually put it into production. So, you know, James Cameron, he's got his touch on this. You can kind of feel it, right?
Yeah.
He's got some good cinematic storytelling.
Yeah.
Directed by the aforementioned Catherine Bigelow, screenplay by W. Peter Luff. Story by Rick King. The story was conceived in a very appropriate place. Co-producer Rick King also has a story by credit in the movie. First came up with the idea for the movie while lounging on the beach. He had been given an LA Weekly article about Los Angeles being the robbery capital of America, and he dreamed up a movie about an FBI agent infiltrating a surf gang that robs banks to fuel their fun. There you go. Just right there. Bam.
Damn.
I read another thing in a different that I'm not crediting on this because I don't believe it, but it said that this movie was originally supposed to be about skateboarders and not surfers. I don't believe that fact at all. Fact check out there, kids, because this article says that he came up with the idea on the beach. Watching people surf.
Not hearing skateboarders behind him.
No,
so,
definitely not. Don't believe that one. The story also by W. Peter Liff. Produced by Peter Abrams and Robert L. Levy, starring Keanu Reeves as FBI agent Johnny Utah, Patrick Swayze as Bodhisattva, I don't know how to say that word at all. Gary Busey as FBI agent Angelo Pappas. That is a name. I love that name. Angelo Pappas. Lori Petty as Tyler Ann Endicott. John C. McGinley as FBI Director Ben Harp. He is the character you love to hate in this movie, that's for sure. James LaGrosse as Roach, John Philbin as Nathaniel, Bo Jesse Christopher as Gromit, Lee Tergesen as Rosie, Vincent Klein as Lupton Warchild Pittman, Chris Peterson as Bunker Weiss, Dave Olson as Archibald, Anthony Kiedis as Tone, Galen Gorg as Margarita, Sydney Walsh as Miss Deer, Mike Genoese as FBI Director Corey, Jack Keller as FBI Technician Halsey, Tom Sizemore as DEA Agent Dietz, uncredited, interestingly enough. That's Dietz. Tom Sizemore, R.I.P. Cinematography by Donald Peterman, edited by Howard Smith, music by Mark Isham, produced by Largo Entertainment and Johnny Utah Productions. I feel like that production company may have been created to produce this movie.
Hey.
Distributed by 20th Century Fox. Release dates July 10th, 1991 in its premiere in Westwood. July 12th, 1991 throughout the whole of the United States of America. It had a budget of $24 million, a box office of $83.5 million. That is $198.6 million in 2025.
Nice. I got a friend's fact. It's been a while since
let's
our
hear
friend's
it.
fact.
Slap me.
Roach in this movie, I'm a 99% sure is someone who dates Phoebe in an eventual episode, and she asks what he does for a living, and he says, I write pornographic novels for children.
Oh,
they're wildly inappropriate.
That is a brutal thing to have in a comedy, if you ask
and
me.
And his face is one I don't seem to forget, so I'm pretty sure it's Roach. I'm pretty sure. But if anyone wants to fact check me, do it.
I'm fact checking you currently on the thing right here. Let's see. Let's go to Friends. We're fact checking. Fact checking.
Like one of the newer seasons.
It's not on there. Oh, I totally believe you though, Trav. Just because it's not on there. It's
true.
Totally true. So, Trav, thank you for that Friends fact. It's been far, far too long since that Friends fact.
Yep.
And with that, dear YouTuber, we bid you adieu. But don't be forgetting to be continually checking out our YouTube channel. We might have a little surprise for you. So please continue to check our YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, yada, yada, yada. It's not like I just saw that episode of Seinfeld all of a sudden. I don't know why that's at the forefront of my brain. That's like the third time I've said it in this podcast. Embargo on yada, yada, yada for the rest of the show. So see you later, YouTuber. Bye-bye. Bye. All right, Trav, are you ready to get on to that breakdown?
Let's break it down.
Let's break it down. Point Break, 1991. The movie went through several titles before we get into it. The movie was originally supposed to be called Johnny Utah, the name of the character, eventually played by Keanu Reeves, obvi. It was renamed Riders on the Storm.
Okay.
Which, I can see it. That makes a appropriate sense for two reasons. They're kind of riding on a storm at the end of the movie, riding on a storm of the craziness with the bank robbery, riding on a storm, and the quintessential LA band of the Doors, and their song Riders on the Storm.
Right.
So there you go. During the first half of production, but was changed to Point Break, a surfing term for a wave that hits a piece of land extended from the coastline before production wrapped. All right, so our movie, we open to waves crashing, the credits scrolling. Love that cool look of the name of the movie converging on itself, crossing over it, and exiting on the other side of the screen. Very kind of... the openings are very different, but for some reason, it still made me think of Basic Instinct, the opening did. I don't know why. It made me think of Basic Instinct. I was like, doodly, let's go to YouTube and let's look at the Basic Instinct opening. Nothing alike. I don't know why it made me think of that, but it certainly did. Not only that, but we have surfing. We have surfing in the first seconds of the movie, and I hope you like surfing.
Oh, yeah.
Because this movie is a surf movie. It is a surf movie.
It's a surf movie.
It's a surf movie.
It is.
They do more surfing than they do bank robbing.
They do.
It's a surf movie. But it is also a heist movie. But it's also a surf movie.
Right.
It is a surf. Bodie was surfing, to be specific. That's Bodie, right?
Yeah.
That is Bodie.
It's Bodie.
That's Bodie. Okay. Flash to Keanu. Keanu Reeves wasn't the first choice to play Johnny Utah. Could you imagine, before you see that, could you imagine anybody else playing Johnny Utah?
Nah, he's too badass. This is like, it's pre-Matrix, it's pre-John Wick, but you can see that John Wick Neo in him in this role.
Definitely.
Like, he was destined for
What
this.
about Charlie Sheen?
No, no way.
What about Johnny Depp?
No.
What about Matthew Broderick?
No.
Those are all contenders for the movie.
They made the right choice. They definitely made the right choice.
Patrick Swayze actually originally auditioned for the role of Johnny Utah as well.
Okay, Swayze can be anything.
Yeah,
I
but
love Swayze.
Then when reading the script, he read Bodie's part, and he's like, I am Bodie.
I am Bodie.
He is Bodie.
He's Bodie, for sure. You can't swap him and Keanu, and it wouldn't work the same.
No. Swayze's performance, let's just get into this right off the bat. Swayze's performance in this movie is unbelievable to me.
He's so good.
He's unbelievably good in this movie. Like, he captures me. I don't think of him as Patrick Swayze after 2 seconds of seeing him on screen.
Yeah.
It's just an amazing accomplishment that he does to play this, like, new age, badass, hippie surfer guy that's just, he's willing to kill you, but he won't do it. He'll make somebody else do it.
Yeah.
He won't do it. But man, I love the Swayze in this movie. Like,
he's got the
anything.
perfect body for the movie, the perfect California tan. He's got the perfect hair. Man, Swayze is amazing.
Even that little tinge of that Swayze Southern accent action that he has going on.
Yeah.
He's kind of like, it's like mixes with the surfer lingo. It just sounds so cool. He's just amazing in this movie.
So good.
Oh my God, the Swayze. So Keanu, he is training at Quantico. They both are honing their craft.
Yep.
Bodie on the waves. Keanu, or Johnny Utah, in the firing range. Both are very good at what they do.
Yep.
Cut to a plane touching down in L.A. Lots of movies do this. You don't think about it, but so many movies do this at the beginning. All of a sudden we're in L.A. and it's a plane touching down. That's it. With Johnny on board, of course. He goes to work for his first day on the job as an FBI agent. He's impressive. He ended in the top 2% of his class. Why not the top 1%? Top 2%. But still, he knows nothing. In fact, he knows less than nothing. If he even knew that he knew nothing, that'd be something. But you don't know. Oh, boy. And here we are in the bank robbery capital of the world. They had 1,322 of them last year. They nailed 1,000 of the perps.
Hey.
That's a pretty good percentage.
That's a pretty damn good percentage.
Pretty good percentage. Do you know how they did that?
No.
Data and number crunching. Johnny's on board sarcastically.
Right.
It doesn't come through initially that he's being sarcastic until he grabs that donut and takes a bite out of it.
Yeah.
Maybe you can chalk that up to Keanu's flightiness in his acting in this movie. I've got nothing against this performance, but it's why he became a stereotype in the 90s is because of a performance like this. So Johnny, he's on board sarcastically. So Harp, he's got an interesting line for him. He says, "You're dumb, you're young, and you're full of cum." Thank you.
Thank you.
How did you get assigned out here? Possibly an asshole shortage? Not yet. Not so far. Not so far. Flash over to a pool because it's time for some pool work.
Yeah.
Blindfolded brick retrieval. Pappas makes a great point. I've been an FBI agent for 25 years. I don't know what this has to do with shooting dudes. He doesn't say that exactly, but pretty much.
Pretty much.
Really, it's to get Johnny and Pappas introduced to each other. Angelo Pappas. He's kind of a wild man, kind of a fuck-up kind of guy that turns out to be the perfect match for Johnny.
Yeah.
I mean, we've talked about amazing performances in this movie already. I love me some Busey.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He's got to have one of the goofiest, like, body shapes
Yes.
I've ever seen in my life, though, when he does his little sideways flip where he jumps in to get the bricks again.
And his oddity of delivery in these lines is up there with, like, a Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
Just his delivery is just, you don't, like, where does that come from? Why did you decide to go with that angle?
Yeah.
I have the answer. It's probably cocaine.
Probably.
All right, so we're moving on. Angelo, he's stuck with the rookie, and he's blindfolded, and he's actually telling Johnny this at this point. Stuck with some blue flame rookie straight out of the academy. Some Johnny Unitas or something, some quarterback punk. It turns out that he was telling that to Johnny, which is a funny bit. Johnny takes it in stride.
Yeah.
It's pretty
He
funny.
doesn't care.
He's like, "Nice to meet you. I'm some quarterback punk." It's
Yeah.
pretty good. And Angelo says, "Welcome to SeaWorld, kid." All right, Angelo.
Sure.
Time for a bank robbery. They do get right to it. So it's like
Yep.
50-50 surf and bank robbery right now.
Yep,
50-50. Courtesy of the ex-presidents. They seem like a smart group of robbers. Like
Yeah.
well-practiced. They have a plan. They even catch the die pack. They are very well rehearsed. They know what they're doing. They never shoot their guns. No
Nope.
shots fired. And they end the scene with a butthole.
Yeah.
Interesting enough. So flash over to the FBI office. Turns out this isn't the first bank that they've knocked over. The ex-presidents are well known. It's the 27th over 3 years. Jesus Christ, 27 banks?
Yeah. Crazy.
27 banks?
27.
I want to live in the early 90s again so I could just go robbing banks.
Yeah. As long as you don't go into the vault or shoot anyone, you're good.
Crime was really easy 30 years ago.
Yeah.
They're in and out in 90 seconds. No one ever gets shot. And then we get a second look at that guy's BH. So
Yeah.
sweet. They're solid professionals. They only hit the cash drawers, never the vaults. They seemingly vanish after the robbery, like a virgin on prom night.
Yep.
Angelo. Like a virgin on prom night. I got no Busey impersonation.
I got nothing.
I got nothing. Babbitt and Alvarez, remember them? They're kind of reoccurring characters. They're like the anti-Utah and Pappas. It's like the exact opposite type of thing. Pappas, they want to know if Angelo has told Johnny his theory on the robbers yet. Have you told him yet, Pappas? So we don't know what it is. He's like kind of shrugs him off. Pappas is kind of the joke around the office. Director Harp, he interrupts. He wants to send the other two guys over to investigate the car that they found from the robbery. But Johnny, he steps up because he's a go-getter.
Yep.
He's young, dumb, and full of cum. He's a go-getter. So Pappas and Utah, they head to the scene where the car is that was used in the robbery. They don't really make it that evident that that's the actual car. It's more like they found an abandoned car.
Right.
So it is the same car, though. Pappas is not happy about this. Are you through, Mr. Wizard? After Johnny is busy discussing the leftover bodily fluids in the seats, so that's kind of interesting enough. Johnny and Pappas, they have a blow up, you know. You must have a theory. Leave it alone, Johnny. Forget about it. Forget about it, kid. They're ghosts. Maybe I can do better than some over-the-hill burnout. Listen here, you snot-nosed little shit. Are you mad? Yeah, I'm mad. It feels good, doesn't it? Like you're still alive? Yeah!
I like how all the other people in the background are just like, this is normal for Pappas, and this Johnny guy is going right back at him.
That he lets out at the end is just primal.
Yeah.
Yeah! Oh, man. It's a great interaction. Love Busey's over-the-top acting.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely love everything about that. He looked really, really pissed or coked out, one of the two.
Yep.
Turns out, the theory that Pappas has is that the robbers are surfers. Surfers? Back at the office. And Pappas presents his evidence, which include tan lines,
Yep.
sand,
Yep.
and wax.
Yep.
He's got a couple possible matches for the wax, and one of them happens to be sex wax,
Yep.
which is a very goofy term for wax. It's funny because we use that on our hockey sticks growing up. You go to the store and get sex wax to put on your blade. Same reason. You want to stick your feet to the board. You want the puck to stick to your blade.
Yep.
Wax them boards. Wax them boards. Have you ever been surfing?
Nope.
Me neither.
Nope.
Have you ever been on a surfboard at all?
Not in the water. Or
No.
wait, maybe.
Just doing some dry land training?
Yeah, a little dry land training. Not a full size surfboard,
No.
but like a boogie board
Oh,
type
nice,
situation.
nice.
But no.
I've been on one of those paddle boards, stand-up paddle boards.
Sure.
I don't know. It's kind of like a surfboard.
Yeah. You're not gonna catch me in the ocean surfing. Not happening.
One thing about paddle boards wasn't that much fun and was a lot of work.
Yeah.
I never went back. Never went back for that. The trail of the bank robberies is following the surf season down the coast. So it's time for Johnny to learn how to surf. That's their plan. You're going to learn how to surf. You're going to infiltrate the surfer gangs, and you're going to find out what's going on with that. And immediately, Johnny's being mocked at the surfboard shop for being too old.
Yeah.
That
I'm
kid-
25.
Yeah, no, man. You still got time. Oh, that kid. He's like, yeah, man. What does he say about surfing? He's like, it's the answer or something like that.
Something
What does
like
he
that.
say?
And it's
oh,
like,
man.
kid, you're way too young to be behind the register. Like, I don't even understand how this kid is working at this
Oh,
store.
man. He's one of those California kids that's been smoking pot since he was like 8.
Yeah, for sure.
That's for sure. That's for sure. So Johnny, like I said, he wants to infiltrate the tribal-like surf culture. And he wants to know, why can't I just act stoned and ask a few questions? Because they've got their own language, Johnny. You just can't go out there and just go talk to them because they're going to see that you're a cop immediately. So the FBI is going to pay me to learn how to surf?
Yeah, but not actually go to anybody.
No.
You're just going to find someone who surfs and ask them to teach you.
It's either you or me. Come on, you're the quarterback. It's all just balance and coordination. How hard can it be?
How bad did you want Busey on that surfboard?
They should have just put him on it one time.
At least once.
One
Like to
time.
prove the point that it ain't happening or something.
Or yeah, like Busey is all gun-ho about wanting to do it and
Yeah.
being the surf guy. He's like,
and they
hey,
just show him
guys!"
get destroyed.
or dying immediately.
or dying. Yep. There's Pappas.
So how hard can surfing be?
It's very hard. and
pretty hard.
It's very unrealistic for him to be so good so fast.
I mean, his first time out there, Johnny almost dies from being crushed by waves. Almost dies.
Give it a few more days and he's right up there with Bodie. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
That scene where he gets drug out of the water by Lori Petty, by Tyler,
Yeah.
like when he's underneath there and then he comes up for that single breath of air and then gets immediately smashed back down and then
Yep.
another wave comes back down on top of him. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm drowning too. I
Yeah,
can't handle
terrifying
this.
just to watch.
I can't handle this. So, like I said, he's saved by a lady and she's hot.
Yeah.
And she thinks that Johnny is an idiot.
Yeah.
You want to commit suicide? You do it someplace else. You got no business out here whatsoever. And then Johnny's like, hey, my name's Johnny Utah.
Who cares?
He's like, he like literally just got done coughing up all that water. He's
Yeah.
like barely holding himself up. Hey! What a weird thing. So she's back out there catching sweet waves. And then Johnny watches her undress on the side of the road. Creeper.
Yep.
She is going to be Johnny's in to the surf culture.
Definitely.
So back at headquarters, Johnny is looking her up. Her name is Tyler. She has a rap list, including indecent exposure in a moving vehicle. That seems like an oddly specific charge.
Yeah, definitely.
Wouldn't it just be indecent exposure?
Yeah.
Indecent exposure in a moving vehicle. So that says to me that there should be like indecent exposure riding a bike. Indecent exposure in a pool. Like
Right.
it should be all that specific. And Pappas is questioning Johnny's motives. I mean, his motives are somewhat sexual. He thinks,
Definitely.
he thinks she's hot.
It's getting a little sexual in here.
Johnny gets some much needed info. Her parents are dead due to a plane crash. That is just in her file.
Yeah.
That's in her file that her parents died due to a plane crash when she was a kid?
Yeah. You get asked that when you have indecent exposure in a car, specifically.
Ma'am, can you tell me what you're doing here? My parents died in a plane crash.
Okay. That's random, but I got to put it in the report now. So
All right.
I guess. This chick is batshit crazy. So Johnny finds Tyler at her place of work.
Okay.
You know, a little creepy, but that's fine. He wants shrimp and fries to go. And some surf lessons. Or I break my neck. Is this a line?
It's not. I swear it's not.
Even though it is, because FBI.
Because FBI.
And Johnny lays it on. He's the big hero, but they got killed in a car wreck. So he realizes that he wants something for himself. Then he sees the ocean. He's drawn to it.
I'm drawn to the ocean.
I want to do what you do. Okay, tomorrow here, 6 a.m. If you're not here, I'm gone.
Yeah.
So Tyler and Johnny surf training montage.
Yes.
And it's a great montage.
I love montages.
Love
Just
'em.
give me a montage.
Give
I'll take
me
a
a
montage.
montage.
I love it.
He is literally starting at zero.
Like learning how to jump up on the board on the beach.
Yeah. And Tyler gets him out there.
Yep.
You know, he's learning. He's gaining tiny little victories.
Yeah.
All in the golden hour.
All in the golden hour. I love the reappearance of the golden hour scenes in this movie. It obviously reminds me of Top Gun especially.
Oh, yeah.
And then it also reminds me of D2 with Emilio rollerblading during the golden hour.
For sure.
Ever since it was brought to my attention that the golden hour existed and that it's a cool place, a cool time to shoot movies, and I see it in movies, I'm like, hell yeah, it's cool as fuck.
Yeah, it is. And they look like they're having fun genuinely.
Yeah.
He's got the knack.
Yeah,
He's a natural.
Yeah.
I mean, he's already got the surfer voice down. They just got to learn to surf. The day is wrapping up, and Tyler and Johnny spot Bodie. He is a modern savage.
Love that term. Modern savage. Love it.
He's a real searcher. What's he searching for? The ride. The ultimate ride. He's crazier than you, Johnny.
Oh, man.
Bodhi is named after Bodhisattva or Bodhisattva, something like that, and Sanskrit term used by Buddhists to describe an enlightened person who is able to reach nirvana, but out of compassion decides to save others.
I can go with the first half, but not the second half.
Yeah.
Because he's not saving others out of compassion.
Not the second part. A little bit of a stretch. But, on the beach, Johnny gets acquainted with the gang. Tyler has a bit of a history with Bodhi.
I'd say so.
A little smooch on the lips right away. Like, ugh, what the hell? And Johnny has a history with a football, believe it or not.
He does.
So what better time than now to have a nighttime head lit up for a football game?
Yeah, that's right.
It's really fun and is trying to hit that Top Gun note.
It
little
is.
volleyball-esque scene,
yeah,
a little shirtless action
Yeah.
here and there. Plus, Johnny gained some respect from the group, and especially Bodhi.
Especially Bodhi.
Because Johnny got skills.
He does. I mean, he was a Division I football quarterback.
Yeah, that makes sense. And all this leads to Johnny being brought into the fold. Bodhi is a fan.
Loves him.
And we find out about the knee surgery.
Uh-oh.
Foreshadowing.
Got his knee folded back and took too much time. Dude, I was out for 2 years. It was too long. I couldn't make it
Too
in the
long,
pros.
so I decided to be a lowly lawyer instead of a pro football star. Life's not over yet, man. You're still surfing. Lawyers don't play football. This one does.
This one does.
Back to headquarters, and Pappas and Utah get dressed down by Harp. Over the last 2 weeks, they have produced exactly nothing.
Nothing.
Johnny did catch his first tube, though. That's a positive. They need to come up with something real quick.
Yeah, real quick. Harp is not having much fun with their antics so far. That's for sure.
He's pissed. So over to the computers to look at the robberies, to look at the data, and one of the robbers' hair.
Ooh.
Oh, it contains toxins present in the water corresponding to specific beach locations.
Wow.
Well, we have that technology, but these guys have robbed 27 banks in 3 years. Okay, sure.
Yep.
So they need more hair.
Yay!
They gotta get more samples, get more data, so find out where them ex-presidents surf.
Yeah.
So they do exactly that. Even though Pappas isn't buying it, it will bug the shit out of Harp.
So why not? Let's do it.
So it's a haircut montage.
I love a montage.
The stoners, the guy with the fake bug, saved your life, bro.
Those stoners, they're just like smoking a doob underneath a towel. Like, they're not hiding it at all.
Not hiding it at all. You might as well just get rid of the towel, bro.
Just smoke it, dude.
Just smoke it, dude. You look way more sus under that towel than you would otherwise. Then finding a match at Latigo Beach. Nice point break.
He's got a nice point break.
He said the name of the movie.
Yes.
Off to Latigo Beach. And Johnny is out there trying to mingle, and Pappas is watching.
From like really far away.
Like really far away. He
On
needs binoculars.
On the side of a highway.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a weird location.
Really weird. Johnny's getting decent with the surfing.
Yeah,
That
hell yeah.
didn't take too long.
Hell
He
yeah.
must be a natural.
Natural.
And he's also roughing some feathers.
Yes,
he
he
gets
is.
punched in the face for dropping in on one of the other guy's waves.
Man.
In the water.
In the water.
Didn't see that coming.
No.
Just decks him.
Yeah, and then after when the dude punches him, he says, "Learn some manners" or something.
Yeah.
He
Learn
just,
some manners.
he just punched me in the face.
And then he cuts off his cord, doesn't
yeah,
he? To
he
the
does. He
surfboard? What a
does.
dick.
Yeah, what a dick.
So back on the beach, and Johnny gets on the walkie with Pappas in the most obvious way possible.
Like, that is like
So obvious. That was more obvious than the stoners under the blanket.
he picks up a towel off the beach that has an antenna coming out of it and holds it up to his head. Like, dear God.
What could that be? And he wants to call it quits.
Oh, man.
So it's time for a quick shower. And Anthony Kiedis is there.
Yeah, there he is.
The locals got a problem with Johnny, and they aren't going to waste time with their warnings.
That would be a waste of time.
They're just going to fuck him up. So Johnny takes on four guys pretty well.
Like, for real, he
I
really
mean,
does.
Seriously. I
mean-
get that he's got a surfboard, but come on.
I mean,
Like,
they do the whole, like, stereotypical, like, one dude at a time.
one
but,
at a time.
but still, he holds his own against four guys for a lot
Definitely.
longer than I would have.
But things soon get out of control, and Pappas doesn't have sights on them anymore. But thankfully, Bodie saves the day.
Yay, Bodie. It's almost like he was there watching Johnny.
Almost like he was. And then he tells them to back off,
Yeah.
and they do. And then Johnny's like, fuck this, I'm getting right back into this fight. And then Bodie just joins in.
Yeah.
I love it.
Best
I love
buds
it.
forever.
And kicks some serious ass.
Some serious ass.
Obviously. This is stimulating, but we're out of here. Pappas finally gets there after the action is over and then plays it cool.
They do. They play it really
cool.
Really
I
cool.
did not see that coming. I'm like, okay, so this is gonna blow the cover right
Right.
away. But no, he plays it cool.
Very
He pretends
cool.
that some kid stole his car stereo, and Bodie falls for it, so it's fine.
Yep. Bodie easily falls for it. I mean, obviously they're acting, so it should appear this way, but the nonchalantness and the immediacy of Pappas with his alibi and Johnny immediately playing into it. And then I also love the little slide. You got to check out those four guys back there. And,
Yeah, that was
I love
perfect.
that. I just love that. It was a great scene. A great little scene. The great little things in this movie that, like, bring it up just a little bit, bring it up above a crappier movie.
Yeah. And so 5 minutes into this movie, Keanu's going to be the hero.
Yep.
And because the Swayze isn't in it yet, you're like, okay, well, he's going to be part of the surfer gang, obviously.
Obviously.
But yeah, he is just badass immediately. And the friendship between Bodie and Johnny deepens. Bodie, he's a new age spiritual kind of guy, and he invites Johnny to a party.
Hell yeah.
And he says, Sure, man. Where's it at? Just talk to Tyler.
Talk to Tyler.
Talk to your new woman who I've been banging. And Pappas and Johnny follow the beach Nazis, and they really fit the profile of the guys that they're looking for.
Yeah, it's a super obvious red herring, though, right?
Yeah.
Like, when you're watching the movie, you're like, it's not them.
Yeah,
You know? At least that's how I felt.
Yeah, obviously. So they stake out the joint, and now that the night shift arrives, it's party time for Johnny.
Yeah, once again, it's Babbitt and what was the other guy's name? Alvarez.
I think that's what
Babbitt
it
and
is.
Alvarez, yep.
Johnny and Tyler at the party.
Yeah.
Typical party. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Good times on the beach. Sharing big wave stories. Nothing comes close to it. Not even sex.
Maybe you're doing it wrong, Roach.
That's what I thought, really.
Yeah,
But hey, I'm not a surfer, so who knows? So what's the biggest wave out there? Bells Beach, Australia.
Yeah,
50-year storm next year.
that's convenient.
And I think one of them says, it's not real, man.
Yeah.
It's not real. It totally is. Bodie says it totally,
Totally is.
Twice a century, winter storm sends a huge swell 2,000 miles north, and Bodie will be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing. If you want the ultimate, you have to be willing to pay the ultimate price.
Yeah, man. He means getting killed.
Yeah. Johnny and Tyler leave the beach and talk all things Bodie.
Yep.
I hope you're not buying into this bonsai bullshit. You got the kamikaze look, Johnny. Bodie will take you to the edge, like right now.
For some night surfing.
For some night surfing.
Seems very dangerous.
I know you're still a rookie, but let's get out there at night.
Seems super dangerous. Very ill-advised.
Yeah.
I gotta be fucking crazy.
You are.
Are you crazy enough? That's the real question
Yeah.
Bodie wants to know. The ex-presidents were real surfers. They
Huh?
didn't, except for Tyler, except for Lori Petty, Keanu Reeves, and the Swayze. None of them had ever surfed before in this movie, and so they had to take special lessons. But Bigelow cast surfers who could actually do the surfing in the gang. So
Okay.
that Bo Jesse, Christopher, who plays Gromit, and John Philbin, who plays Nathaniel, were pro surfers who acted on the side.
Oh, nice.
So that's kind of cool. They were actual legit surfers. It explains their performance a little bit and why they don't have a ton of lines in the movie.
Yeah, that does
But
make sense.
But still, they did a great job of just being who they are, I guess, and just being on screen and just doing their surf thing.
That also makes me believe even less that Roach was in Friends, but goddamn is he his doppelganger, so it's fine.
Overall, I think this is an absolutely great scene.
Yeah.
It's very high stakes for our characters. It looks great on film where you get like the moonlight reflecting off of the ocean. The ocean is black. It looks dangerous. It's unrelenting, so
It
everything
amps up Bodie's like awesomeness by just the fact that he's so dominant at surfing.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you got Rosie on the beach who covers himself in lighter fluid when he starts that fire.
So weird.
He is like covered in it, and then he's just sitting next to the fire.
Yeah.
I feel like he would have been engulfed.
He would have been engulfed. And who the hell just knifes a fucking thing of lighter fluid to pour it on there?
I mean, they don't explicitly say anything until much further along in the movie, but I mean, I guess that's a hint to his craziness.
It's gotta be.
But still, he would be on fire.
He would be on fire.
He would be on fire at this moment. Plus, all of this, the night surfing, it cements Johnny further as one of the group. He's really becoming one of the guys at this point. It gives Johnny a taste for that adrenaline. He's fast becoming a junkie, you could say. I'm fucking surfing! He's so pumped about it. Bodie and the others leave. Johnny and Tyler stay. Let's leave the fire going for them. I'm hungry. Let's go eat some food. Let them have some sex on the beach.
Yep.
That's what that means. They're going to be banging on the beach.
Yep.
That we don't get to see.
No.
Sad face.
Sad face.
Sad face. This is a rated R movie.
Yeah.
Rated R movie. The swearing is not over the top.
No.
The violence is not over the top. Maybe it's because it's depicting like real life situations is why it got that R over. But I don't know. Like you'd think that there would be more boobs in this movie.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe a couple of butts. There's
Yeah.
no man butt. Well, I guess we did see that one dude's
The
BH.
butthole, yeah. See, I watched it on YouTube TV, and it taped off AMC, so it said rated R, but they cut out all the swearing, and I saw no buttholes.
No buttholes?
So there was no buttholes
Oh,
in the TV
man.
version.
I'm going to
of this
show you that scene. You see the dude's butthole.
one. Literally.
Literally, you see the dude's butthole twice.
The double whammy.
Once in the bank. So you didn't see him where he spanks his butt and it says
Nope.
thank you on it?
Nope.
Yeah, at the end of the first... So I'll explain this for you.
Yeah.
At the end of the very first bank robbery, he pulls his pants down just below his butt cheeks, spanks him, and it says thank you on it, and you see his butthole.
Okay.
And then they go back to the office, and they're reviewing the tape of that. You see the exact same thing. This time it's a freeze frame,
Sure.
and you really see that guy's butthole. All right, then next morning, and Johnny is late for work. That'll happen after you bang a chick on the beach all night.
That will happen.
But the romance has started.
Oh, yeah.
So at the Surf Nazi Flophouse, that's a sentence I don't know if I would have ever said before in my life. The Surf Nazi Flophouse, and it looks. Oh, and look who's there, Alvarez and Babbitt.
Hey.
They hate Johnny. He's late to his own rate. So not only is he late to work, he's got to go immediately perform a high stakes raid.
Yeah.
High stakes raid. They hate Johnny unbelievably. The disdain is obvious. It's showtime, and Johnny is supposed to stick to the backup role because they don't want to bust his cover.
Yep.
I mean, why are you even there?
Seriously. Shouldn't be there.
Shouldn't be there. Shouldn't be there at all. Pappas, he's looking for his dog Scooby. What a great bit for Pappas.
Yeah.
In my mind, I like to think that Busey came up with that on his own and started just running down the road whistling for Scooby. I hope that's the case. Overall, I really like this sequence. It's our first taste of some really gritty action in the movie. I mean, we did see a little bit in the bank robbery, but this is the first guns a-blazing. I love how quickly it devolves into just pure chaos in there. It just shows how it just goes from 0 to 100 in no time flat.
1 second, he's eating cereal with an energy drink poured into it instead of milk. And then the next thing you know, they're literally shooting the shotguns from Resident Evil 4 with the fucking huge round barrel on there. It's crazy.
Those surf Nazis are absolutely strapped. In that house. That convenient lawnmower when Johnny's out there, it's a little foreshadowing.
Ayo.
Makes it so nobody can hear anything that's going on out there anymore. We got a tweaked out Anthony Kiedis, which makes sense when they find the meth because he's probably been smoking some meth.
Yeah.
Gotta love that scantily clad lady at the front door. It's some butt.
A little butt action.
Pappas, he saved that chick.
Yeah.
I feel like they both would have been shot.
They're both
killed.
dead.
They're both.
The guy literally says, anyone comes to that door and I'm fucking pumping him full of lead. He comes to the door and he shoots.
Yes.
But somehow neither Pappas or her get shot once.
Yeah. Before Pappas even grabs her and they dive out of the way, the dude squeezed off
he's
15 rounds.
Yeah, exactly. I thought the same thing. Oh, sure, classic bad guy misses the shot here.
And then how about the naked lady in the shower? She would have been dead from those shotgun blasts that Johnny was hiding from.
Done for.
They broke the glass door.
Yeah.
She's not dead, though. She comes out fighting.
She comes out fighting, literally.
And then how about Babbitt smashing his face on the counter when he takes down Tom Sizemore's character in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Did you notice that?
Yeah.
That dude, that really probably hurt that guy's
probably.
face. Oh, naked lady, like I said, she fights back, and Anthony Kiedis blows his own foot off.
Ouch.
My goodness, right? He shot his own foot off. Yeah, that's no good. That's painful. And to top it off, Johnny almost gets his face eaten by a lawnmower.
Yeah,
that's
intense.
A crazy scene.
Very.
I know it's just angles, and whatever was spinning there probably wasn't actually metal, but man, his chin looks like it's just centimeters away from that lawnmower. And then why does Pappas shoot the lawnmower and not the guy?
Don't get it. I thought that was the weirdest way to stop the lawnmower. How do you even know that's going to work for sure?
I would venture a guess that it probably wouldn't work.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't. That is the problem with
It
trying to
probably
buy
wouldn't
this
work.
scene. I mean, it's either going to fucking blow up or something. I suppose it's not like a gas mower.
Yeah, it was a gas mower.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So it's either going to blow up or that fucking shell is going to get shredded from the blade and hit Johnny in the face.
The only thing that I could think of is why Pappas didn't shoot Warchild, instead shot the lawnmower, was because Warchild was pushing him, so maybe if you shoot him, then he's dead, and then he just falls on top
into it.
But I mean,
that's true.
that's a lot of quick thinking.
That's a lot of quick thinking, but hey, He's been on the force for 25 years.
25-year veteran. He's seen it all.
Yes.
He's seen it all.
Leave it to Pappas.
All right. Overall, it was a very crazy scene, and I loved it. It was a good, mini climax in the movie to keep you really interested in the gunfire and all that fun stuff. And the aftermath, the guy in the kitchen, he works for the DEA. It's Tom Sizemore. You think I like this hair, man? What a great line. So, all in all, it was a pretty big fuck-up. Those Flophouse Nazis, they ain't the ex-presidents.
Nope.
I love Keanu. I love Johnny Utah. He goes, oh, shit. Shit. Oh, his delivery. I love you, Keanu. I love you, but your delivery in some of these early movies leaves a little bit of wanting for me here.
Definitely.
Smash cut to Johnny and Tyler in bed. They banged. And there's a buzz at the door. It's Bodie. It's surf time.
Yep.
More surfing.
Yeah.
And as Johnny walks down the beach, you can literally see him realize. You can see he realizes Bodie and his crew are the ex-presidents.
Right.
He's like, I gotta go. Oh, I'll call you later. She's like, you got what? You gotta go? What do you mean you gotta go? I'm really late for a meeting.
Yeah. Believable.
All right. Johnny and Pappas. Johnny lays it out for Pappas. Johnny tailed them, and they have packed up the beach house, and they're casing banks. Maybe it's going to be tomorrow they're going to do the robbery. Maybe it's the next night. He really figured all this stuff out in a hurry. He just, bam, I got it.
Yep.
Angelo, I'm right this time. We can still win this one. All right, you guys can do it. Go Team Utah.
Yeah.
Go Team Discovery Channel. Tomorrow morning stakeout at the bank. Pappas is enjoying the comics, very loudly.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, this Calvin and Hobbes. Oh, my God. And then he just all of a sudden goes, it's time for lunch. It's 10:30.
Yeah.
Oh, right around the corner, there's a sandwich shop, and they sell meatball sandwiches. The best sandwich I've ever had. Would you head over there and get me two?
And these are big fucking sandwiches.
So Johnny's like, okay. And he gets out of the car, and he starts going, and then Pappas sticks his head out and goes, Utah, get me two. Just got to make sure. Make sure he gets two. So at the sandwich shop, guess what? The robbery is going down right behind Johnny's back.
Oh, yeah.
Right behind his back. And Pappas is too involved in his funny pages to care. He does not care. He did not notice. Johnny gets back to the car, and they finally figure out what's going on when the ex-presidents come out of the bank.
Yeah. Not after Pappas takes one bite and says, I'm hungrier than some crazy line, and you should have gotten me 3.
I'm hungry enough to eat the asshole out of a rhino or something.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And he's like, I should have had you get me 3.
Should have had you get me 3. How about you finish the first sandwich and see how you feel? You've had one bite, you crazy bastard.
Johnny grabs his gun. FBI, freeze! And Reagan, who is Bodie, must have recognized Johnny instantly.
Definitely.
Because there is that slight pause. It's not very long. It's a very slight pause.
And it made me wonder the first time watching it, was he far enough away that he didn't know for sure? No. He knew it was him, which is why he stopped him from shooting him.
Yep, absolutely. It's time for a good old-fashioned car chase.
Yeah.
I love me a car chase. Some really great driving.
Yep.
Love those power slides that those late 80s sedans are doing.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. We get the classic parking lot leg of the chase, where separated by a couple of rows of cars.
Yep.
They come crashing together at the exit to the parking garage or parking ramp or parking lot, however you want to categorize it, killing Pappas's car. So Johnny gets out, and it's time to get on foot.
On foot, baby.
And this all ultimately allows the ex-presidents to get away.
Right.
Except for one man. Almost.
And it's time for emergency sanitation, meaning they are all going to burn that car to the ground.
Dang.
Damn, didn't see that coming. But Bodie with the flaming gas pump, very cool.
Very intense.
A little, holy shit, when he doused the guy working there with the gas, okay, he's taking a turn. But he didn't do anything. It was just a scare tactic. Bodie revels in the destruction, and Johnny catches up, baby.
This is the first hint that Bodie is kind of going over the edge.
Yes.
Where he is... It's not even about the robberies at this point anymore. It's about chasing that thrill, getting that adrenaline pump.
Definitely. The ex-presidents end up in a yellow sports car, and they speed away. Johnny and Bodhi are in a foot chase now as the gas station explodes in the background.
Like Jesus.
And it's a great foot chase.
It's an amazing foot chase.
The foot chase between Bodhi and Utah was technically complex. To get a sense of frantic energy for the scene, Bigelow and her crew shot the sequence with what they dubbed at the Pogo Cam, which was a rig that mounted a gyro stabilized camera on a body length pole that could be led by the cameraman shooting with the actors in front or behind him.
That's crazy.
That is.
It's kind of hard to picture, but it's like the camera could be in front of him or behind him on a pole type of thing.
It's like a giant GoPro before GoPros existed.
With a selfie stick.
Yeah. And through fences, through people's homes, Ferris Bueller-esque.
That's what it made me think of, big time.
And they run forever. Very athletic. The thing is it's believable.
Surfers
Bodhi is in incredible shape. And I think Johnny's proven to be just as good a shape, you know.
I feel like I've heard that surfers have to be in like super physical shape because of all the swimming that they do. Like you can't not be just by being a surfer.
Right, yeah. And then, you know, Bodhi does the unthinkable. He throws a dog at Johnny. And it's like a giant-ass pit bull that doesn't attack Bodhi. And also doesn't attack Johnny.
Yeah, the dog's like, why
just
are you...
like the friendliest pit bull in the world. Like, why am I getting thrown?
Why are you throwing me at him?
And they both tumble down a hill and move into the dry river basin. Johnny re-blows out his knee, though, and
ouch.
I could feel that.
Yes, definitely.
He's 25, I'm 36, but I could feel that.
There was a very good, well-placed, like, Foley crunch in there.
Yeah, and it was like just tall enough that it was believable that would happen. And the chase is over.
Yeah, he's not running
Johnny
anymore.
has a chance to shoot a fleeing Bodhi. Bodhi stares him down. He knows what Johnny wants, or he knows that Johnny won't do it, though. And then Johnny screams into the air and fires wildly into the air with his gun. And Bodhi gets away. Swayze missed out on shooting the foot chase. That's crazy.
It is crazy.
Swayze is not the only one wearing the Reagan mask during the foot chase sequence. Instead, his stunt double, Scott Wilder, performed the scene because Swayze was in Europe doing press for Ghost.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Damn.
I mean, you can't tell. I mean, they have like the exact same body type.
You can't
He's wearing
tell.
a mask,
You just see the eyes.
I like the idea of Swayze doing that as opposed to a stunt double.
Yeah, me too.
Man, for Ghost, I mean, that was a monster hit of a movie, Ghost was, but come on.
And we're back at the FBI office. Pappas and Johnny having a meeting. Pappas calls Johnny out. Either you're scared or you're getting too goddamn close to this surfing guru buddy of yours. And I don't believe you're scared. Now go home, you look like hammered shit.
His lines, man. His
just
lines.
Crazy.
I'm choosing to believe that Busey came up with all those lines coming out of his mouth. It just looks like if you were having a conversation with him, he would say those things.
Or they were tailor picked for him.
I hope,
because of how good he is with the delivery.
Cameron is a savvy enough writer to understand who Gary Busey is and to write lines specifically for Gary Busey.
Yeah,
they rewrote the script twice.
That's true.
You think he was probably like, man, I need more lines for Busey.
I need more Busey.
I need more
Busey. Johnny and Tyler at home, and Johnny has that look again.
Oh, no.
He's conflicted. He wants to tell her that he works for the FBI. Man, this is harder than I thought.
Man.
He does not tell her. Maybe some other time.
Well, you know, Tyler gives him the out. Maybe some other time.
Yeah.
Oh, Tyler.
She thinks he wants to say he loves her, but no.
No, he works for the FBI.
He works for the FBI.
Relationship is built on a lie.
He's using you. Sorry about that. On the beach with the ex-presidents, they discuss Johnny and the stakes of the game, and this just ups them. But it's not about the money. It's about the system. It's them against the system. We show them the human spirit is still alive. Do you trust me? I know what to do with Johnny.
I know
exactly what to do with him. Flash to Johnny in bed. A silhouette of a gun enters and fires. But it is not Bodhi.
No.
It was Tyler.
She figured it out. Son of a bitch.
Is that a phone call that let her figure that out?
The badge.
The badge.
She throws the badge on the bed. Yeah.
But I mean, Oh, yeah. For whatever reason, I thought he told her. I thought Bodhi told Tyler, and that's how then she, like, searched and found his shit. But I suppose he probably didn't call at that hour of the night. So she probably did just find his badge.
She probably did just find his badge. I mean, the only hole that I could poke in that was the fact that, like, she gets abducted later in the movie. But that doesn't mean that he didn't tell her.
Yeah, true.
That's true.
Their relationship is based on a lie, like you said. His parents aren't really dead. Damn you to hell. Don't you have a soul? Tyler out.
Tyler out.
Johnny is all alone now. Cover's blown. Tyler left him. His knee's bruised. And Johnny calls and calls Tyler, leaving her messages on her answering machine. Asleep with the phone on his chest.
Do you ever remember coming home and there being like 5 or 6 messages from the same person on the answering machine?
No, I did not have too many instances of that.
I mean, I can't think of any specific, but I do remember, like, after coming home from being gone for a few days, that there would be like the same people that would call every day. So there'd be like 4 messages.
Yeah.
From one, like, we're still not home.
Yeah, just checking in. Yeah, and he is asleep with the phone on his chest, just waiting for a call from Tyler. And there's a buzz at the door. Is it Tyler? No, it's Bodhi. Neither Johnny or Bodhi directly address the events from the other day.
He's just like, howdy, bro. Come on, we're rolling.
I don't feel like surfing. You gotta get your stuff and get out of here. You're gonna love this.
Man, and he's really gotta get your shirt, gotta get some pants.
Get your stuff, man.
Johnny kind of starts reaching for a gun. Why not just go for it?
Why not just go for it?
Just go for it.
Like,
just
there's no way he has one on him, as in Bodhi, and even if he did, you're an FBI agent. You proved in the beginning of the movie that you're fucking amazing with your shot. There's no way Bodhi's gonna outgun you in this situation.
Just go for it.
So just grab it, dude. What are you thinking? So the ex-presidents and Johnny arrive at an airfield to go skydiving.
Badass.
Didn't see that coming in a surfing movie, but it was amazing. Something Johnny has never done. I wouldn't assume it was a closet skydiver. It's 100% pure adrenaline. Other guys snort for it, jab a vein for it. All you got to do is jump.
That's it.
But my knee is fucked up from yesterday. Wait. Whoops. Yeah, I noticed you're kind of limping around. Like, I like that little Bodhi clearly knows what it is.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you fucked it up, Johnny, but I already know I was there, obviously.
I was there, buddy.
But that's okay. We're not going to land on land.
That's such a, for some reason, when he said that, it made me laugh.
Yeah.
We're not going to land on land.
We're not going to land on land. We're surfers, dude. We land on the water. Oh, well, fine then. I feel so much better. Off into the sky they go. The mood is tense in the plane.
It definitely is.
Who packed my chute? Me. Why? You don't trust me? Bodhi says. Then they play musical chutes, and I think he gets the original one back.
I'm pretty sure he gets
the original. He does. And I didn't know if that was set up, like, were they all in on that to just give him his original one back? But I mean, they didn't fuck with it.
No.
So, spoiler alert, it's fine.
I feel like if the point of the scene was for us to know that he literally got the same one back, there would have been more of a centered shot on the one that he gave away originally, and then everybody did their switching and swapping.
Right.
And so then he just gets one. I mean, you can't even see where the dude grabs it from, but I'm pretty sure it's
seemingly he grabbed it from Bodhi, who had swapped with Johnny's. But
who knows?
Again, it's not tampered with.
Nope.
It's fine. It's just to make you think he's fucked, basically. Are we going to jump or jerk off?
I hope they're jumping.
I'm going to hope that we don't have another turn in this movie and it's just a circle jerk in the plane. I would much rather they just jump.
All 3 of them look directly at Johnny. Well, we're jerking off first.
Well, we're going to jerk off first. It's part of the tradition. We do this every year.
So drop your pants, man.
Drop your pants, Johnny. They jump. At least it's not more surfing.
They're kind of surfing the air a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Man, that makes me think of Power Rangers movie when they do surf with the skydiving. Love it.
Oh, do you remember sky surfing from the X Games? I need more of that in my life. Do they still do sky surfing in the X Games?
Maybe.
I mean, it was just dudes hanging upside down, spinning like helicopters. Pretty much.
Pretty badass.
Pretty badass.
But Johnny is surprisingly good at skydiving for it being his first time.
Like, he's really good.
Like, really good.
It's just coordination and balance.
Just coordination and balance, you know. Isn't the norm for you have to go like 2 or 3 times with somebody before you're even entrusted to go by yourself?
I don't know what the exact number is, but whatever it is, it can't be enough.
It can't be enough, not for me personally. But yeah, love the footage of the skydiving.
Yeah,
obviously.
it's really like a piece of the early 90s. Did you ever see any of those extreme sports videos before the X Games were really like a thing? They were at the video rental store. There'd be like skydiving videos and
Nope,
snowboarding
I never rented
videos.
any of that stuff.
I would rent them occasionally, but that's what it really made me think of, especially the skydiving videos that I would rent, and it'd just be dudes jumping out of planes for like 45 minutes.
Yeah. But it's an awesome scene.
It
It's
is.
beautiful. Would have been awesome to see on the big screen.
It would have been.
Turns out Johnny loves skydiving and is having a really good time.
Yes.
It's amazing. Fucking amazing. They also can hear each other talk while falling at 100 miles an hour.
Which is not realistic.
It's very not realistic.
They're like talking to each other in like normal voices. Hey, grab my hand.
Hi. As everyone pulls their chutes, Bodhi and Johnny continue to fall and play a friendly game of chicken.
Ooh.
Pull your ripcord. You first, Alfonso. Okay.
So that's like their first, that's the first real acknowledgement that Johnny knows who Bodhi is, because he looked him up and his first real name is actual Alfonso. You know?
Yep.
So that's the first acknowledgement.
So Bodhi pulls Johnny's ripcord and then finally his own. Very, very low. It looks as if it barely had time to open.
Like, it looked like he pulled it like 20 feet above the ground.
Yeah. And didn't he say 1,000?
Yeah.
You have to pull it?
Yeah.
20.
20 feet, that works.
20. Now that everyone drowned and getting wrapped up in their chutes in the water, roll credits.
Like, for real, though, that's what I thought. I'm like, isn't this really bad to do, to land in the water with a parachute? Aren't you going to drown yourself doing that?
I would assume.
Probably
I
not
feel like
advisable.
it's like the ice waters, or frozen lake
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
Like you go into the ice. Oh my God, that's the same thing. You're like, how the hell are you gonna get out of your parachute? But
man.
whatever. The skydiving scenes were fake.
Yes, they were.
They were fake. To get close-ups of the actors during the skydiving sequences, a crane rig with a telescoping arm was built for each actor. The rig enabled the cast to say their lines while the camera shot them from below to achieve the sense of floating while skydiving.
It's super obvious that those close-ups are not them actually skydiving.
Right,
They
yeah.
do a pretty good job of recreating it, but I mean, if you think about it for 2 seconds, you'd be like, yeah, I mean, that's not them actually skydiving.
Yeah.
But it's still very believable. It's still convincing, and they still do a really good job. Though having them all have long hair made like generating the effect of them skydiving look believable, like easily.
Definitely.
Very easily.
And does Bodhi have like literal skydiving pants on? Because they seem like the most like tailor-made for skydiving pants I've ever seen. He's got like the water slip-on shoes
Yep.
with no tie,
Yep.
no socks, and then just like the tight windbreaker type pants. It just looks like that was made for skydiving.
Your answer will be coming shortly.
Hey, I like that. I like that. So we're back at the airfield. How did they get there? No one knows.
No one knows. They were within walking distance.
They were in walking distance. Yep. So Bodhi takes Johnny into a van. He has a video to show him. When he's first telling him to get in here, I'm thinking this is about to get bad. Not
Yeah.
the way it actually happened.
No.
I thought like Johnny's fucked.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna put him in here, beat the shit out of him, something.
At least
But nope.
cuff him or beat him,
Something.
rough him up a little bit.
But no, he's just like, yeah, get in here. Oh yeah, I got a video to show you. It's kind of an insurance policy. It may sting a little bit, but it's gonna be for your own growth, bro.
Your own growth,
I love
bro.
the random bros and bras in here, bro. But it's great. It's Tyler, and Rosie is going to kill her unless Bodhi gets to her location in 6 hours.
So they
Okay.
have 6 hours.
Yeah, to rob a bank and get away, or Tyler is dead.
Nope.
Rosie will gut her like a pig.
You know, for somebody that he once at least was in a serious relationship with, he sure seems to have some serious disdain for her.
Yeah.
Gut her like a pig?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
So I love Bodhi Swayze in the entire movie, but this is my favorite little chop of him acting. It's like really, really believable how he sells that he's not like a violent, mean,
Right.
aggressive person, but it's just Rosie, he just got this thing about him.
Yeah.
And once you tell him something, he is focused. Just the way he delivers that whole thing is like incredibly believable.
It is. It's really believable, and it feels like his character, Swayze's character Bodhi, is not only telling this to Johnny so he knows he's trying to absolve himself, but he's telling this to Johnny to make himself feel better on his own personal level.
Right.
You know, like, this isn't me, man.
Yeah,
this isn't me,
man.
but it is you, Bodhi.
He's got this gift. Yeah. So that makes Johnny and Bodhi partners.
Yep.
You know, they have the same goal, to get Bodhi where he needs to go. It's party time.
Party time.
All Bodhi is asking is for 90 seconds of Johnny's life. So Johnny gets an unladed shotgun and no mask.
No mask.
I can't do this. Sure you can. You might like it. This is your wake-up call. I am an FBI agent.
I know. Wild, right?
90 seconds, door to door. She loves you, you know.
Oh, this one last little, you're doing this for Tyler.
Yeah.
You're doing this for Tyler.
Smash cut, the robbery. Things start off going the right way.
Yes.
But that changes when we find out that there's an off-duty cop there.
Gulp.
Ew, the intensity is high.
Yes.
The suspense is high.
Yes.
And the risk just went way up. Dick, you go to the vault.
We never go to the vault.
What a mistake.
What a mistake.
What a mistake.
He's just caught in this, Bodhi's just caught in this loop now. It's escalated and escalated, and he just keeps on trying to just get it, pump it up even more, make it more dangerous, more crazy.
Pump it up. And Bodhi needed to take the stakes even higher. Like you're saying, he needed to feel it.
Feel it.
The off-duty cop makes his plan, enlisting the help of the security guard. The guard is begging him not to do it.
Like practically crying. Like,
practically crying. Too late. Bodhi and Johnny both get shot.
Ooh.
So do LBJ and Nixon. Bulletproof vests, though.
Yeah, don't forget about those, because I certainly did when I watched it for the first time.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, they both just got shot. And then, oh yeah, bulletproof
That's
vests.
right, the best. The off-duty cop, he's dead.
Yikes.
So's the security guard. Poor guy, he didn't want to do it.
He didn't want to
got
do it.
Blasted from behind. LBJ dies in the bank, neck shot.
Yeah, that was yuck.
Yikes.
And are we to believe that is actually Bodhi's brother? Because he calls him my brother, my brother.
I didn't know that until right there. You know,
I mean, he could just be...
Is he actually... He's the youngest one, right?
They don't reference it at all.
They don't at all. And yeah, it's kind of like a over-my-head comment watching it. Like, is he really?
Mm-hmm.
Does it matter?
No,
it
doesn't.
Really.
It would.
I don't think it was his brother. That seems a little unrealistic.
It was more in the general sense of my brother.
Yeah, definitely. Things are no longer going to plan. Are you out of your fucking mind? Did you get what you wanted? You can't take him with you.
Nope, he's got to stay here.
He's
so
dead.
if it was his real brother, I would say that makes that line make a little bit more sense. I mean, I guess it makes sense either way if they're just like really good friends. I mean, they've been robbing banks for 3 years, so
True.
they should probably be very good friends.
Right. The remaining ex-presidents leave the bank, and Bodhi pistol whips Johnny.
That looked painful.
Yeah.
Pistol whip straight to the face.
Ouch.
Johnny awakes to a bank full of the FBI, and Johnny is in deep shit.
Yeah.
He's under arrest, and Papa's to the rescue. Get these cuffs off of him. Leave him on! Oh, man, Harp was pissed. Let me ride him in. Sure, I'll let you two fuck up stick together. There are 3 dead here. One is a police officer. Harp, I want to tell you something. I've been in this bureau since you were popping zits on that funny little face of yours, jacking off to the lingerie section of the Sears catalog. There's one thing that I've learned out of all these years that you still haven't got. Why don't you astonish me, shitface? Respect for your elders. So anticlimactic. Respect for your elders?
Yeah.
That's such a weird thing, I guess. Whatever, that's fine.
But he smacks him.
He does. And everyone there is okay with that. Nobody steps in. Everybody's okay. They're like, okay, see you later.
That's fine. See you later. He's the boss.
Yeah, in fact, Angelo leaves with Johnny, no questions asked.
Yeah.
In the car with Johnny and Pappas. I know where they're going. I figured you would. I figured you would there, Johnny. Only one problem. We can't arrest them or shoot them.
Yikes.
That's a problem.
That is a problem.
That's on the tarmac of the airport. What's left of the ex-presidents is getting ready to leave. Pappas and Johnny, they split up, and Johnny confronts Bodhi.
Pappas gets the drop on Bodie, but Roach gets the drop on Pappas. The ride is over. Oh, no, I say when the ride is over. The guy you killed was an off-duty cop. They will find you anywhere. Have you ever heard of radar? Okay, have you ever heard of radar? I would hope that he'd heard of radar. I know you, man. When they fall on you, you won't back down. They'll have to burn your ass to the ground. Shit happens. You got a death wish, but you don't take Tyler with you. Tell me where she is, and I walk away. You walk away? I walk away. Walk away. Just as Roach shoots Pappas, and Pappas shoots the other guy.
Yeah.
And then Roach kills Pappas with a second shot.
Yeah.
They did Angelo dirty.
They did him super dirty.
Come on.
I didn't see that coming.
No.
I didn't think he would die in the movie in general, but then you're going to kill him by shooting him in the back.
He didn't need to die.
And then you didn't even get like some over-the-top acting dramatic death scene from Busey.
No.
He didn't say anything.
No.
Johnny flips him over. He did. He did. I thought for sure you get some drawn out like, okay, he's dead. Why is he pretending not to be dead yet? But no, he's dead.
He should have just been struggling for life, and then as the plane's taking off, you see like a few other police cars come up to the scene where the airplane took off from, so then you can see that maybe Angelo's going to survive this, because Angelo did not need to die for this movie.
Right, he did not.
Angelo did not need
to
to
piggyback off your like Keanu has some rough delivery of some lines. The no scream when Pappas dies seems like not long enough or clearly like dubbed into the movie, because it seems like he says no so long, and then you see and he's only ran like 2 steps and he's nowhere near Pappas yet. I feel like he should be screaming that all the way up to
all
Pappas,
the way up.
Or just don't dub it in such a weird spot. I don't know. It just, that one was rough for me. I love Keanu, but that one
was a tough one. There's a few that are pretty tough, but that's okay. That's part of the charm of
that
Keanu
is,
Reeves.
That is.
That's part of
and
the
he's
charm.
an absolute fucking legend now.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
It's fine.
Well, this is a movie that made him that legend.
Yeah,
You know, this is part of that legend making right here.
Real
that
quick,
we
do you know off the top of your head, is this before or after Speed?
Before.
Okay.
This is before. This is after. This is our. We didn't talk about this. This is our Swayze and Keanu reunion, because they were in Youngblood together.
Oh shit!
Yeah, Keanu was the goalie. Swayze was the other hockey guy.
Nice.
Can't remember his name.
I
But
totally
it's a
forgot
reunion.
that.
Yeah, which was in 1989, 1987 was Youngblood, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that. So it's reunited and it feels so good. They've got some good on-screen chemistry, that's for sure, even though he was barely in Youngblood, even though Keanu was barely in Youngblood.
Yeah.
So it's time for everybody to get on the plane. Let's go, man. We're going to ride this all the way to the end. You and me, buddy. Get the fuck up. Man, Tyler's waiting. So we got Roach, Bodie, and Johnny on the plane headed for Mexico, flying low to avoid the radar. Bodie trying to get Rosie on the radio. Roach ain't looking too good.
No.
He's cold, really cold, due to the blood loss. And then Keanu, Utah, goes straight cold-blooded himself. You're going to be dead soon. I hope it was worth it. He still gets his parachute on, though. Roach does. Finally, Bodie gets Rosie on the walkie. Tell him to release Tyler. Do it, man. You owe me that much. No such luck. He does not do it.
No.
Bodie's not ready to do it.
No.
Bodie tosses Roach out of the plane. I'll see you in hell, Johnny. And then, Bodie, pushes him out of the plane, and he's like, whoa!
Yeah.
Like he wasn't expecting
Right.
this. And then Bodie jumps too. I know you want me so bad. It's like acid in your mouth, but not this time. Adios, amigos. Hey, remember when you said that the skydiving scenes were faked?
Yeah.
You remember that, right?
Yeah.
Well, they were also real.
Oh.
Swayze, who participated in skydiving as a hobby.
Nice.
So, yes, that clothing was probably his skydiving clothing.
Damn, dude, that's awesome.
He was actually told to stop skydiving for insurance purposes once the production began, but producers coaxed him into the agreement with the promise of letting the star do one actual skydive on screen.
Nice.
The uncut shot shot of Bodhi yelling "Adios, amigos" and then falling from the plane features Swayze actually making that jump.
Hell yeah.
That's
dude.
pretty sweet,
That's
right?
super sweet.
Patrick Swayze would be into skydiving, right?
Fuck, man.
He would.
Every second I get to cover this guy, he becomes cooler and cooler.
R.I.P., buddy. I wish he was still
dude.
around making movies. Can you imagine the badass motherfucking movies
Dude.
the Swayze would still be making?
He'd be in the Marvel universe as somebody.
Oh,
like,
hell yeah,
for
he'd
sure,
be in the
dude.
Marvel Eunice?
Eunice.
Yeah.
Johnny Unitas.
Stuck on the plane with no chute, Johnny does the next logical thing. He jumps out of the plane as well
He
with a
jumps
gun in hand.
out of the fucking plane, which is by far the most shocking moment for me with anything we've covered so far. Did not see that coming. Who the fuck would see that coming?
So I knew it was coming just from having seen the movie in the past, and this is like one of the scenes that I really remember. But you can like see him. He like pauses. He like looks to the left, looks to the right, and screams "fucker!" and then jumps out of the plane.
Jumps out there with the gun.
He's like, "This is my option."
Yeah, I'm expecting he finds another parachute.
Nope.
Or something. Nope. Fucker.
For some reason, obviously, it's never Keanu Reeves, but seeing his stunt double in jeans, that shirt, but you can see the parachute underneath the shirt, and those cowboy boots going, I'm like, that's fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, dude. With the big fucking revolver. Oh,
yeah, logical or not, this is an amazing sequence. In
amazing,
the movie. Like,
amazing.
It's like. I don't know how you top the climax of the bank robbery and everything going down, but having your lead character jump out of a plane without a parachute, brandishing a giant revolver, chasing down a badass surfer in the sky is how you do that. It's how you make the movie.
Young, dumb, and full of cum,
I love
dude.
it so
Holy
much.
cow.
Johnny gets his man mid-air. Bodhi and Johnny are back in that familiar game of chicken. Pull the chute, Bodhi! You do it! Do it or you're gonna die, man! You got 6 seconds! Well, Johnny ditches the gun in his hand and pulls the chute with no time to spare.
No.
They slam into the ground and they both die. No, they slam into the ground and Johnny's leg did not survive the fall.
No.
It exploded on impact.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure. Just a pink mist.
Yeah, later.
See you later, leg. Bodhi didn't fare much better. I mean, he was able to get up and walk away.
Yeah,
obviously,
yeah.
But they are both lucky to be alive at this point. Roach, on the other hand, is very, very dead. Probably died soon after he landed.
Yeah,
he was
or
able
on
to
the
get,
way down.
He was able to get that chute out. So at least
that's true,
until then, unless. I mean, they do have automatic chute pulls for parachutes, so maybe that was the case. But he died soon after he hit the ground, if not.
That would have
while
been
he was on his
rough
way
if they just didn't have him pull it. Like, that's how he died. He just died on the way down. Kersplat. Oh, shit.
down. Oh,
I could have
damn
used
it.
his parachute.
Roach is dead.
Yeah, he did.
I love this line, too, from Bodhi when they're getting up off the ground and they're kind of entangled in each other. Man, you are one radical son of a bitch.
Yeah, he's just all about that fucking thrill.
Yeah.
Like, he just loves that Johnny did this.
It's like, I'm not even angry that
I'm
that
not
just
even
happened. That
mad.
was fucking sweet.
That was badass, dude.
I'm out of here, Johnny. Rosie's pulling up in the Jeep at this time. They both lost this one. Nobody comes out a winner on this one.
Yep.
Rosie lets Tyler go. Tyler and Johnny are reunited. It feels so good. Thankfully.
Yeah.
I mean, this movie could have taken a left turn.
Kill her and Pappas.
and
Fuck that,
had
dude.
had Johnny screaming, "Where's Tyler?
Yeah.
Where's Tyler?" as Bodhi and Rosie drive away. You know,
Like,
and we,
tossing her out of the vehicle, dead body or something.
Brody, yeah, that would have been nasty. Could have gone that way though.
could've.
Could have. That would have been That would have been something else. Graphic. Rosie and Bodhi ride off into the sunset. Yo, Johnny, I'll see you in the next life. Fade out of the desert and into an Australian cyclone. One might call it a 50-year storm.
Oh, shit,
It's
son.
some really good juxtaposition from the dry, dusty desert to the rain-soaked Australian coastline.
Yeah.
It's Bells Beach, but actually it's not Bells Beach, Australia. It's Waimea Bay on the North Shore of Oahu.
Sure.
The waves are described as death on a stick, mate. Like, okay. But there's one man on the beach watching the waves. It's Bodhi, duh.
Yeah.
Johnny tosses the Reagan mask at his feet. Where was he keeping that mask?
Yeah.
Who knows? Lose something, brah.
Bruh.
Bruh.
And this whole last dialogue with him is like surfer to times 10. It's like he hasn't really talked like a Bill and Ted bogus until right now. It's like so over the top, overacting surfer lines.
You know, it's funny that you bring up Bill and Ted's Bogus Adventure, especially in this part of the movie. Did you see that in this scene, Keanu's hair is much longer than it was?
Much longer.
It's because he was filming Bill and Ted's Bogus Adventure. Or
Nice.
Bogus Journey. Bogus Journey?
Bogus Journey
Bogus
and
Journey.
Excellent
Adventure.
Yep.
Because he was filming that movie at the time when this scene was shot. So
That's
why his hair
hilarious.
is much longer. So funny that you bring that up. I love that so much. You lose something, bruh? Johnny's been tracking Bodie for a long-ass time. From Mexico, where he found Rosie, an unclaimed piece of meat down in Baja. Then Sumatra. Johnny missed Bodie by about a week in Fiji. Man, the FBI racking up some frequent flyer miles.
Super tough.
Jesus Christ. But he knew Bodie would not miss a 50-year storm. You got to go down, Bodie. Bodie just wants to know, are you still surfing? Every day. Come on, let's go. Sorry, my friend. And then the quick fist fight.
Quick fist fight.
Where it looks like Bodie's going to just straight up kill Johnny.
Yeah.
He's got nothing left to lose.
No.
Might as well just kill Johnny. But Johnny slips his cuffs onto both Bodie and himself. Yes, I guess that happened.
Sure.
Sleight of hand. He's a magician.
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
knows? But how? Nobody will ever know. That's
Yeah.
a fact. I told them you'd go quietly. You know there's no way I can handle a cage, man. I don't care. You gotta go down. It's gotta be that way. All of the police in Australia are there. Every
Yeah.
single one of them.
Yeah, and we had another. What movie did we just watch where there's a fucking chopper right there and we don't hear it
They
until
live.
it's on the scene? Exact same thing with this one. The chopper is right there, but
Oh.
you don't hear it. Oh, hey, shit.
Shit.
Until he gets cuffed. Then all right, turn the volume back on the propeller here.
All right, I get it. You got your man. You got to be the big hero. Good for you. That's real good. The way he delivers that line is like the worst delivery. Good for you. It's real. That's real good.
That's
I-
real good.
I don't like the way he delivers that line, but that's the only fault in his whole performance is
Yeah,
one
yeah.
sentence in the whole movie.
You're allowed one.
But look at it, Johnny. Here's the chance of a lifetime. Just let me get one wave before you take me. I'm going to go, man. I'm not going to paddle to New Zealand. Come on, compadre. Come on. And then for some reason, Johnny lets Bodie catch one last wave. I mean, I get it. It's a movie and it presents a dramatic ending, but really, come on. He must understand that it's basically death out there if you go out there. He literally says, vaya con Dios. So, I mean, it's like, see you later, man. You're not going to be surviving. And Bodie hits the surf. During that 50-year storm scene, Swayze was doubled by legendary big wave surfer Derek Dorner. And he's quoted as saying, I was happy to die for Patrick Swayze in this movie, or something like that, at least.
Nice.
What the fuck, Utah? You let him go? No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
We'll get him when he comes back in. He's not coming back. We'll get him when he comes back in.
Yeah, they're so intense. He's not coming back.
But and he's like really far away from the guys when he says that, so
Yeah.
he's almost like just saying it to
Yeah,
himself.
yeah.
He's not coming back. Bodie catches his wave and promptly falls off and gets crushed by that huge wave. And Johnny tosses his badge into the ocean. Roll credits.
Why is he done being an FBI agent? He's just going to be a surfer now, or what?
He must be like fed up with the system, you know? He understands where Bodie's coming from.
I guess.
So he can't handle it anymore. Can't handle it. I personally choose to believe that Bodie survived
Yep.
and that Johnny and Bodie are still friends to this day.
Point Break 2.
That's what I choose to believe.
Yeah.
I hope is he dead? Most likely.
Yeah.
Is he alive? It's not a 0% chance.
Right.
He could have survived. Probably not, but he could have survived. So I choose to believe Bodie survived. Johnny and Bodie, best friends to this day. They live
Yep.
someplace by themselves,
Yep.
surfing out every day. That's all they
Surfing.
do.
Robin
Surfing.
Banks.
That's it. Surfing and Robin Banks. Roll credits, like I said. Trav, what did you think of this movie?
Amazing movie.
Did you like it?
Horrible ending. I hated the ending. I don't know. I just didn't like. It doesn't make sense to me that he's so gung ho and keeps saying, "You gotta go down, man. Someone's gotta go down. It's gotta be you, man. You gotta go down." And then he just lets him go. And we're presuming that he's dead. Like you, I believe he survived. He's too much of a badass. Bodhi didn't die, but he died in the movie, and I just don't like that ending. I feel like he should have got caught. Like, isn't that the point? Like, somebody should pay for what you guys are doing. This, like, Johnny was brought into the movie specifically to stop these guys. I guess everyone else kind of paid the price in the sense that they died, but nobody's actually doing the time or anything. I hate that he lets him go.
I mean, to quote Bodhi, sometimes you got to pay the ultimate price, right? He paid the ultimate price.
It's like the quick death penalty.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. He died, but I just don't love the ending.
It's not as satisfying as him like in cuffs being hauled away.
Agreed.
Because you want that well wrapped up ending.
Yeah.
So since the ending wasn't, I mean, it was wrapped up, but since it wasn't like a definitive, Bodhi's going to jail, case closed, scroll some credits to see Tyler and, have a quick little text of Tyler and Utah like having a family now or something.
Yeah.
Why couldn't the movie have ended after Johnny and Tyler reunite in the desert and Bodhi and Rosie are driving off into the sunset? Is the only reason to have this end scene is to let Bodhi die the, hero's death almost.
Basically.
And to revisit the 50-year storm that they talked about. I mean, if you introduce something like that in the first act, you have to revisit it in the third act type of thing. So I get why they did it, but why couldn't they have ended the movie in the desert?
Yeah, and like, why fight so hard to find him? You say you were searching all over Mexico and here and there, and then you just let him go. I feel like we could have still had the same thing happen, but Johnny's not down there on the beach with him. Like, maybe he asks those guys as he's walking, anybody out there? No, dude, it's too crazy. He gets to some sort of peak and can see him, and then Bodhi still goes out there and dies, but skip the rigmarole of fighting with him, saying someone's got to go down, cuffing him, and then you let him go die anyway. I don't love it.
I don't love it.
It does not mean I don't love this movie. I fucking love this movie. And like I said, give us all the Swayze. I love Swayze. Hadn't seen him in anything until we started doing shit with him. Love the Swayze.
Love the Swayze. Love the Swayze. Absolutely love the Swayze.
But I assume you like the movie.
Yeah.
You had seen it before me, so.
Yes. I mean, it's been a very long time since I've seen it, and it was probably a TV watch some Saturday afternoon. So, I mean, I knew some certain points that were coming within the movie, but it was still a really, really fun watch. These, like, transitional 80s to 90s movies, like the early 90s, late 80s stuff, is a real sweet spot for me in how I like to watch my movies and how I like them to be presented to me.
Yeah.
Which makes a lot of sense for growing up and watching these movies when I was, 10, 11, 12 years old, watching them on TV after they had been out for 5-6 years already type of thing. So I really like this movie. I stand by the fact that it's a surf movie before a bank robbery movie.
Definitely.
Which I'm totally fine with. That's not a fault in the movie.
Not at all.
It really shows us what surf culture was like in the early 90s. And in that late 80s through like 1994, 1995, surfing was a very big deal in pop culture. It was a very, very talked about. OP gear was everywhere. Those neon colors and all that stuff was a very big deal for a very long time. And surfing was in the zeitgeist of America, that is for sure. So absolutely, positively love this movie. And can't wait to watch it again, honestly.
Hell yeah.
I can't wait to watch it again. Well, Trav, with all of that out of the way, should we talk about the homework assignment?
We probably should.
And of course, our homework assignment for next week, it's our Christmas episode, and we're doing a listener suggestion from Man Bear Pig, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation from 1989. Directed by Jeremiah S. Chekchik. Written by John Hughes, gotta love some John Hughes, based on characters by John Hughes, produced by John Hughes and Tom Jacobson, starring Chevy Chase as Clark W. Griswold, Beverly D'Angelo as Ellen Griswold, Juliette Lewis as Audrey Griswold, Jonathan Galecki as Rusty Griswold, John Randolph as Clark Griswold, Diane Ladd as Nora Griswold, E.G. Marshall as Art Smith, Ellen's father, Doris Roberts as Frances Smith, Miriam Flynn as Katherine Johnson, Randy Quaid as Eddie Johnson, Cody Berger as Rocky Johnson, Ellen Hamilton Letson as Ruby Sue, William Hinckley as Uncle Lewis, Clark's uncle, and William Hinckley was also in our movie Mouse Hunt.
Oh, yeah.
Mae Questel as Aunt Bethany. Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Margot. I don't know, Margot. Nicholas Guest as Todd Chester. Brian Doyle Murray as Frank Shirley. And that's Bill Murray's brother, Brian Doyle Murray. Cinematography by Thomas E. Ackerman. Edited by Gerald B. Greenberg and Michael A. Stevenson. Music by Angelo Badalamenti. Which is interesting because he's also the guy that did the music for Twin Peaks, all the music for Twin Peaks, and he did the music for this movie. It's kind of interesting. Twin Peaks would be a very interesting trip to go down on this podcast. It'd be like we'd have to do like a summer of Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
Something like that. That'd be pretty fun. Production company, Hughes Entertainment, distributed by Warner Brothers, released December 1st, 1989, a budget of $25 million. It made $73.3 million. That is $191.5 million in 2025. $191 million comedy in 2025 would be a giant success.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
do they make comedies anymore that are, no, not really. Not big budget comedies
Yeah,
anymore,
like
at least.
the third iteration of something maybe, or
Yeah.
a reboot, you know, but yeah.
All right, Trav. Well, I'm excited to do that listener suggestion. It's our Christmas episode. It's going to be hella fun to do that one. That's a Christmas classic that I watch every year, so I can't wait to do it.
And I saw it for the first time last year.
You get to see it a whole bunch more this year. Can't wait. So, Trav, with all of that out of the way, why don't you hit me with that outro?
Short little outro today. We have no emails, but that's okay because you guys have been pretty damn awesome with giving us emails.
Yeah.
So special shout out to Man Bear Pig and Riley, especially for keeping the emails alive. If somebody else would like us to read an email, make sure you email us at podcasts@overduehomework.com. And again, if you're not following us on Instagram and Facebook, it's at Overdue Homework Podcast. We are putting out more and more stuff on YouTube, so make sure you're following the YouTube channel, Overdue Homework Podcast. Leave a like, subscribe, and then, as always, make sure you tune in to the next exciting episode of the Overdue Homework Podcast.